won 12 titles. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for multi-champion Roy Jones Jr. Alright, we got Roy Jones. Where's the cameraman? I guess, do we need to look at the cameraman? Because they want us to. Roy, first of all, I'm just curious, do you miss boxing?
Yeah, you always miss boxing because once you're boxing your heart, you always boxing. So, of course,
the hardest thing for guys like you and anybody in the sport is even though in your mind you think you can still do it, but sometimes the heart may not be there. Was it hard for you to finally walk away?
no, because when you're wrong, the mind is here and the heart will always be there. The body sometimes can't keep up with the mind and the heart.
Well, listen, we watched you many times put on unbelievable performances, unbelievable boxing. What are your thoughts on the sport today? What do you like? Who do you enjoy watching?
I love the sport today. I love watching all the boxers because I'm a boxer. Box, we have love for everybody, whether it's win, lose, or draw, you have love for everybody. So my hat goes off to everybody who comes out here and spends their blood, sweat, and tears to entertain the fans all over the world. So I have love for all boxers. Of course, here in Dallas, we got Errol Spence. But I can't wait to see Errol Spence Crawford fight. Big fight, and when it needs to happen, Dallas deserves it, Nebraska deserves it, everybody deserves their fight, but I can't wait to see it happen.
I'd love to hear you say that because I think you and I are kind of old school because back in the day, guys didn't care. They fought the best. Every time, we didn't have to wait 3-4 years for a fight. We need Crawford and Spence to get this on and show us what it's all about.
Yeah, and the problem that happens is, where I'm from the old school, Muhammad Ali days, Sugar Ray Leonard days, Mike Tyson days, he played King of the Hill. He was King of the Hill in the weight class. He fought more and made up to the top of the hill. The problem that we have here is that when you don't fight the other best fighter, somebody comes along, gets upset, and then you never get a big fight. You never got Joshua versus Wilder because they waited too long.
And Pacquiao and Mayweather waited too long.
They waited too long.
Well, we're going to get Crawford, and we're going to get Errol Spence Jr. Like you said, hopefully we'll be here at Cowboy Stadium. That would be pretty cool. I know Roy Jones Jr. is a big basketball guy. He played, didn't he play semi-pro ball? What was that team?
It was Robert County Blue Ducks.
That's right. And so I know Roy can hoop. And we have our Dallas Mavericks in Game 7 tomorrow night. So I just got to get his take. Do our Mavericks have a shot?
Yes, they have a shot. They have a guy out there, Nick Country, a guy named Errol Brunson, that gives them all the chance that they need.
Fantastic. Roy Jones Jr., always a pleasure, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, the champ, Roy Jones Jr. Now you hang here. Something to say?
I just want to thank Dallas for always supporting me and everything I did, and I feel like I'm part of y'all because, as y'all know, the all-time leading NFL rusher in the gym from my hometown, my Pensacola, Florida. We graduated the same year high school, so I fell in love with Dallas when he came to Dallas. So God bless y'all.
Roy Jones Jr. Well, Hall of Fame, I know, but that's coming up in the Senate. Hang tight. We know. All right, bringing it to the ring now is a guy, I've known him, shoot. I went to Hillcrest High School, and he was at Woodrow Wilson when I was at Hillcrest. I saw him go to Notre Dame. I saw him go to the NFL. I see him at a lot of boxing events. He can play golf, and he is an NFL Hall of Famer. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Brown. All right, I guess we better look at this cameraman just real quick so we can... You never done the rope?
Heisman Trophy.
Well, you jumped through a lot of defenders, ran by, ran through, ran around. Tell me a little bit, I mean, you're about to talk a little bit about this gentleman to your left in a second, but when we see the Hall of Fame, can you give me any sense what it's like putting on that yellow jacket and getting in front of your peers?
Gold jacket.
Gold, I'm sorry. He's right. Mustard is yellow.
Growing up here in Dallas, went to Woodrow Wilson High School. My high school was 425 and one of my 3 years on varsity. So when I left here going to Notre Dame, I went there to get an education. When I walked out the door, my mom and dad said, "Boy, ain't no future in football for you. You go get that education and come on back home." So to do that, to end up with a Heisman Trophy, and become the first receiver to ever win the Heisman Trophy, and then I had to go on and play second 2 years in the NFL because I was Hall of Fame. It's one of the things the story you can't make up, right? So I was blessed, God's been good to me, my family's been good to me, and of course Dallas has always been good to me.
Anything about the NFL now that you don't like?
They got a lot of rules, I mean, back in our days, we played like men. These guys, back in the day in the box, but, I think it's a totally different game now. The money they're paying these guys.